Bob Paisley names the same Liverpool side that drew against AZ 67 in Amsterdam. Mark Lawrenson retains the left-back position, even though Alan Kennedy is now fit enough to play in the reserves. But it's as a unit that Liverpool's defence is under scrutiny. Losing 2-goal leads in successive games represents a sharp fall by their own high standards. Phil Neal, one of the back four, has been singled out by Manchester United for special attention today. Ron Atkinson feels that much of Liverpool's attacking play is stimulated by Neal's forward runs. So Steve Coppell has been given extra duties to try to restrict Neal. Kevin Moran has recovered from the calf strain that kept him out of the win over Middlesbrough on Wednesday, and he returns to a United defence whose record is in sharp contrast to Liverpool's. Just 1 goal conceded in their last 8 First Division games. Injuries still keep Sammy McIlroy and Lou Macari out of contention, but raring to go is John Gidman, who was rejected by Liverpool after signing here as an apprentice. Manchester United kick off. United 7 places above Liverpool in the First Division, but Liverpool with 2 games in hand and unbeaten this season here at Anfield. United in their change strip of white shirts and black shorts, attacking the top end in the first half. With Frank Stapleton, and here's Ray Wilkins, and it's Gary Birtles at the near post. So a positive start from the visiting side. And the man in charge today, George Courtney, refereeing his first game back in the Football League after being in Australia for the World Youth Championships. Moran. Now Souness, Lee always likely to lose the aerial contests. It's Martin Buchan who got above him then. Hansen, and United again pressuring well through Birtles. Birtles and Stapleton doing their share of unselfish graft in the team cause. And Kevin Moran is flat out and going for that header. Mike Duxbury deputised for Moran in midweek, although more by instinct. He's a midfield player, but has filled in well at the back. David Johnson just pointing to his left arm and indicating to Moran that that was really where the damage came from. Oh, could bounce for Gidman. Kennedy's cross, and it's Phil Neal who's arriving and brought it down with his hand. But the interesting thing was that Steve Coppell had run back with Neal. As the cross comes in from Kennedy, Coppell there doing his marking, and Neal having to use the hand, and he wasn't going to get away with that. Stapleton, and here's Robson, who misses. A clear opportunity, and the anguish shows on his face. A delightful touch from Stapleton created the chance. And clean in against Grobbler, he couldn't hit the target, Brian Robson. Still looking for his first goal for his new club. A push on Johnson by Buchan. So a genuine let-off for Liverpool. And they might strike back here with Kennedy. Pushed out by Kennedy, and Johnson couldn't collect. Birtles. And it goes out off McDermott. But Ray Kennedy, with the presence of mind to pull the ball down after it had cleared Gidman there, hitting the shot with great power. And that power that came off Bailey was enough to defeat Johnson's attempt to turn it in. Birtles away from Thompson, finding McDermott. Koppel. This is Wilkins. But United again able to win possession deep into Liverpool territory. Off Souness this time, and it fell for Wilkins. Lawrence. Now Thompson can go forward. Buchan in quickly in front of Lee. Here's Moses, and Birtles is onside. Thompson's got to scurry back. And the trailing foot brings Birtles down, says Mr. Courtney. The decision not appreciated by the spectators. But Thompson was late in trying to retrieve the situation. In from Robson, and that's Stapleton, and that's Moran, and United go in front. The goal from Kevin Moran as Robson curled the ball in. A delightful header from Stapleton. Robillard may feel he should have turned it round the post. It came straight out for Moran. So after 25 minutes, Manchester United get a goal. It isn't against the run of the play. Here's Wilkins. Birtles. Thompson slipping, and it's let in Koppel. Liverpool looking uneasy again at the back. Here's Neil. And McDermott darting in behind them again. Really the trademark of Terry McDermott. The first time he's accomplished one of these runs to any real end product in this game. Here's Souness. Struck it cleanly. Manchester United survived courtesy of the post. Came down for Souness, and Bailey beaten. Orbiston. Stapleton holding off Hansen. Now Koppel. It's Moses going in against Grobbelaar. Breaks for Wilkins, and it was wide anyway. And it would have been disappointment for Ray Wilkins because the linesman was flagging. But Liverpool not showing authoritative play in the air again. And it was Moses who was offside as Wilkins drove it back. Dermott has Dalglish ahead of him, and Souness going through the middle. And the two combine. This is Dalglish. And Gidman turns it to safety. First real flow from Liverpool. Thompson and Lawrenson on the near post. And Bailey wonders with the visibility for the goalkeeper. It really is a gloomy afternoon, and no sign yet of the floodlights being put on. Now, Is it Bailey who's penalised or Dalglish? It's a free kick to Liverpool for steps by Gary Bailey, who feels he was being nudged unfairly by Dalglish. Bailey clearly taking too many steps. It's an indirect free kick, and a chance perhaps for Liverpool to pull this goal back before half-time. Plotting being done by Kennedy and Souness, with Lee there as well. Liverpool showing he who hesitates is lost, and the charge forward by United with Wilkins. Moran is up there, so too is Robson. Grobbelaar's committed. Orbiston and Birtles didn't have the legs to turn it in. A remarkable series of events which leaves Grobbelaar shaking his head. Charging out there, but not claiming it. Orbiston taking charge of the situation, but the cross shot was too far ahead of Birtles. Morrison this time picks out Thompson. So a first half that has given us an indication that Manchester United have done their homework well on Liverpool. So Liverpool starting the second half, charged with the task now of breaking down the discipline of Manchester United. I noticed towards the end of the first half that Liverpool were hitting more long balls forward and vary their style. Birtles. Moran. It's Birtles trying to get behind Hansen. Dermot limping out of that tussle, holding the left ankle, and he's got his free kick. Maybe from a set play Liverpool can make an opening. They haven't really created in the free run of the game. Signals coming from Neil, and the free kick from McDermott, put behind by Buchan. Liverpool again have Lawrenson darting off the near post, and United have Bailey coming off his line, and he very nearly slithered out. Crucial moments were away from the ball then, with Dalglish and Moran disputing the issue. Bailey's momentum almost carried him out of the area, but Mr. Courtney checked and waved play on. David Johnson is the player coming off to allow the Republic of Ireland international, Ronnie Whelan, to come on. Thompson, Whelan's first touch, and his second. Sets away McDermott. Dalglish, and Gidman shows the aplomb to let it run behind. Whelan almost setting up an equaliser with his first contribution. McDermott's cross was deflected. Dalglish seemed to be pushing into the back of Moran, but it fell safely for Gidman. Here's Birtles. Birtles still full of running. And Stapleton looking to convert the cross, so too was Moses. Here's Gidman. Blocked by Kennedy, but only as far as Wilkins. Now Koppel. Moses. There's Orbiston. And Grobbelaar. Superb handling. Not quite sure if it was going to get inside Grobbelaar's near post, but he couldn't be sure. Lawrenson puts Dalglish in here. Whelan's in the middle. Dalglish goes his own way. It's into the side netting. And Liverpool don't even get a corner, although Bailey made the save. It was a superb ball from Mark Lawrenson that freed Dalglish here. Whelan was in the middle, and may well have run offside. Birtles helped out by Orbiston. And again, United showing ambition when they break forward. Orbiston. Birtles is at the near post. Here he is. And Neil gets there first. Now McDermott. Dalglish. Whelan might get behind Moran. And Mr. Courtney has given the penalty. And Kevin Moran, the player penalised, will surely feel that it wasn't harsh, it was certainly unnecessary, but there was a push in the back as the ball was running behind. So the player who scored the goal for Manchester United presents Liverpool with a chance of the equaliser. Gary Bailey has a fine record in saving penalties in the First Division. And now he faces Terry McDermott, who blasts it past him. No nonsense about this technique. Quarter of an hour remaining. And the prospect now of some finale. Stapleton. Here's Robson. United stung into retaliation. Gidman. Birtles. And Moses. Will it come for Koppel? And it deflects away of Alan Hansen. A tribute to the ambition of Manchester United that they were straight away back onto the attack. And Koppel must have felt that that one was in. That's Moran. Moran and Dalglish tangling. Play on, says Mr. Courtney. Gidman getting back. Wilkins, and Birtles is onside and could settle it here. Gary Birtles defied by Grobbelaar. With 2 minutes left, Grobbelaar to Liverpool's rescue. Stapleton. Now Koppel. Ricochet was stopped by Hansen and then out from Souness. But Gary Birtles with a clear run here. But Grobbelaar committing himself, keeping his shape and then getting down to his right. The kick from Grobbelaar going straight to Wilkins. It could have been worse for Liverpool. It just squirted past Stapleton on the edge of the area. Stapleton. And this is Wilkins. And Stapleton couldn't make it. Forward from Robson. Now Augustin. Played through by Stapleton. Here's Augustin, who rolls it past Grobbelaar. And Manchester United get a goal that, if it is the winner, and it looks now as though it will be, is deserved for the way they've ridden the penalty against them and come back at Liverpool. And they produce some superb football here with Augustin and Stapleton. And Arthur Augustin keeping his balance sufficiently to get it into the corner. So Liverpool, for the third time in a week, are punished in the final moments of a game. Fine control from Robson. Here's Stapleton. Injury time. Koppel's cross. Stapleton almost in for a third. Here's Wilkins. Now Whelan. Is there any life left in Liverpool now? Do they have any time? McDermott. Lawrenson. A touch from Neil. Robson should get it to safety and allows it to run behind for the goal kick. The anxiety on the face of Joe Fagan standing the back of the dugout. But it's gone for Liverpool. Arthur Augustin, whose goals are real collector's items, only his second in the First Division for Manchester United. 2 minutes from the end. But for Liverpool, it's a week in which they've dropped below the consistency we've come to expect from the European champions. A final scoreline, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2.
Well, I think most teams come to Anfield, and what they do, they pack their midfield with 4 players. Generally ask the 2 strikers to run all over the pitch, trying to cover the whole of the Liverpool back 4, who are, as you know, are very, very good at playing possession football. They knock it about. They've had years in Europe of doing that. And I felt that our best chance possibly lay in pushing somebody like Stevie Koppel, switching him as a permanent left winger today, pushing him to play right tight on Philip Neal. And, you know, my instructions to Stevie before the game was to work him till he couldn't stand up, because I think Phil Neal opens up a lot of things for Liverpool. You know, I think he's a good passer of a ball, and particularly when he's given time and space, and he hits good forward balls into Dalglish and people like that. And I felt if we could cut him off and perhaps work him very, very hard, and perhaps maybe pressure, that would leave Frank Stapleton and Gary Birtles to pressurise the other members of the back 4. That would give us a good chance to stop their supply coming off. And not only did we stop that, we won an awful lot of good possession ourselves, and we're straight in to strike at them.